welcome to Sati Bliss Yoga. I am Francesca and today I will share with you a yoga practice to awaken the body and maybe have a beautiful start of the day with your active practice. Start sitting onto your heels and circle your shoulders. Very softly, very gently. Keep contact with your breath as well. As you inhale, you can lift the shoulder, and as you exhale, soften them down. Broaden your motion with circles of your arms as well. And feel your spine getting more and more active. If it's the beginning of the day, be gentle with your body. It might feel stiff. Just acknowledge the way it is and welcome any sensation that you encounter in your practice. Keep on breathing and expanding. Inhale to bring the arms up. Exhale, spinal twist with cactusy arms. Your elbows want to be maybe 90 degrees and you want to feel the back elbow turning backwards as much as you can. Keep on alternating. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, spinal twist. To the next exhale, we meet in a tabletop position. And we gently continue with a cat and cow. So we look up to a hollow back and look down to a curved spine. Breathe in, hollow back. Exhale, curve. Look at your belly and allow the whole spine to move. Every single vertebra is involved in the motion. Land in a neutral position. Inhale, open up the arm. And exhale, soften it down. You want to move in circular directions and gently land under your right armpit, needle and thread. Lengthen the arm above the head. Maybe you can lengthen your right leg. Maybe you can lift up the foot. Or maybe just stay where you are. And one more circle underneath, and let's get onto the other direction. Right arm opens up in a circle. Inhale to lift, exhale to come down. Last round, and as you exhale, bring the arm under the armpit, lengthen the left leg and arm, and take a moment to stay where you are or even lift up the foot from the ground. Gently come back on both knees, hand under the shoulder to get yourself back up. And from here, inhale to bring the arms up and gentle side stretch onto the left. Feel all the body expanding and inhale to come back up. Exhale, swap side. Feel the left hip melting into the ground. Inhale, arms up and gate pose. We lengthen the arm and leg. Maybe lift up the foot. Maybe bend the knee and hold the foot into the hand. Kick the foot and maybe look up. Preparation for half moon pose. Breathe to lengthen. Exhale to change side. Land with your right hand along the knees. Lift up arm and leg. And then bend the knee. Hold the foot into your hand. Look up to the sky. Keep on breathing. Inhale and release arm and leg. And gently land onto the ground. Balasana, child pose. Take a moment to walk your hands forward. Rest your forehead onto the ground. And maybe let's take a walk to the left side to lengthen the right side of your rib cage. And then onto the other to get onto the other side as well. Keep on breathing. Keep on finding softness into your body. Let's meet halfway and shift the weight in a tabletop. Tuck the toes behind, downward facing dog. Take a moment to breathe in here. Maybe take a walk if it's the first block of the day. Allow your back chain muscle to soften, to get used to the pose, and then lift the left foot up, bend knee, feel a sense of expansion happening on your quadriceps and hips, and lower it down. Other side, right foot goes up, soften the knee, expand the hips and quadriceps, and gently lower it down. And from here that we are, the left foot goes up once more. This time we look in between the hands, step in between, low lunge, knees down. Inhale, arms up. And as we exhale, spiral. The right arm goes forward, the left one goes back. Maybe look back if that feels good for your upper body. Inhale back to the front and shift the weight backwards, half split. Inhale, lengthen the spine, and exhale, melt. Connect with your breath. Feel the body getting softer. Shift the weight forward, tuck the toes behind. Inhale, high lunge. And Kali Mudra. If that feels good, you can lift up the chest and gently bend backwards. If that doesn't feel good, you can always stay vertical and even with separated hands, just parallel to each other. Keep on breathing, come back up, and as you release the hands down, tuck the toes behind and downward facing dog. Stay with your breath and let's get to the right. Three-legged dog. Step in between the hands, low lunge, knee down, arms up. Inhale. Exhale, spiral. Left arm goes to the front, right one goes behind. Take a moment to breathe, feel softness, especially in the lumbar back. And then release the hands down, shift the weight back, half split, breathe in to lengthen the spine. Exhale to melt and find softness on your hamstrings. Keep on breathing and take a moment to let go. Shift the weight forward, tuck the toes behind, high lunge. Land, feel yourself stable over there. Maybe bring the sitting bones down onto the ground, and if that feels good, Kali Mudra, and lift up the chest to spread open your upper body. Again, if that doesn't feel good, you can always stay vertical. And gently come back up, lower down, and downward facing dog. Step back. Bring the sitting bones up to the sky. Feel a beautiful long spine. And slowly take a walk with your feet towards your hands to the top of the mat. As you arrive, inhale halfway up. Exhale, melt forward. Then you want to bend the left knee, lift up the left arm, and give your body a twist. Stay with your breath. Exhale and lower down the hand. Swap your knees, so this time the left knee is extended and the right one is bent. Lift up the right arm, then lower it back down. And let's keep on alternating. Bend the left, lift the left. Exhale, melt down, bend the right, lift the right arm. Exhale to melt, soften the knees and roll all the way up your spine. Maybe circle the shoulders, maybe adjust your clothes and hair. Anything that feels good. If you need to make any motion with your body, just welcome it there. Then spread open your toes, your heels, your toes again, and Malasana, yogic squat. Take a moment to land in there and then release the left hand onto the ground and the right one up to the sky. If that feels good, you can even chain in there. Otherwise, stay with spread arms. Spinal twist. Inhale to expand, exhale to swap side. Take a moment to arrive. And again, if that feels good, chain is always a good option. Keep on breathing. Find softness and relaxation into the hips. And then Let's find ourselves in a seated position. Inhale to bring the arms up. Paschimottanasana, forward fold. Maybe you want to lengthen the spine halfway down first and then entirely melt forward. If that feels good, you can always lengthen the spine as you inhale and soften it forward as you exhale. If that doesn't, you can just simply relax and allow the gravity to bring you closer and closer to your thighs. Release the shoulders and any tension or sensations you feel in the back of your body. Just welcome it with kindness and softness. Roll the spine back up, hold your left foot with your right arm, and then first twist the spine, look back, and then maybe lengthen the knee. If the knee doesn't want to lengthen because the spine responds by curving, then we want to give priority to a long back rather than an extended knee. Release the leg down and let's revert onto the other side. With the left hand, hold your right foot, spiral with the spine, and then lengthen the leg if that feels good. And gently finding softness into the pose. Accompany the foot back down onto the ground. And from here, we're going in diamond-shaped feet. And we're going to hold onto the ankles. Inhale to lift the chest up. Exhale to forward fold. Inhale, roll the spine back up. And exhale once more to forward fold. And then from here we release onto the ground all the way down. And let's meet in an inversion. If that feels good, you can get in Sarvangasana, shoulder stand. If it doesn't, you can lay on the ground and just lift the feet up. Release one foot up to the sky. And if that feels stable, lift up the other as well. Keep on breathing, support your back with your hands. And take a moment to find softness even upside down. Soften the knees towards your ears and maybe you can hug the knees towards yourself if that feels good. If it doesn't, you can always start to roll your spine down towards the ground, vertebra by vertebra. Use the palms of the hands to support you there. And you want to make a movement as slow and controlled as possible. Whenever you feel ready, if you are still hugging your knees, roll back down, land with the feet towards your hips, and gently cross the right knee on top of the left one and drop them both to the left side. Come back up, swap your side, and maybe if that feels good, you can look to the left to give the whole spine a beautiful spiral. Gently release your crossing. And from here, we're going to hold onto the ankles and lift the hips up in a bridge pose. If that doesn't feel good, you can always support your hips with your hands. Keep on breathing. Another variation could be to interlace the fingers and lengthen the arms under your spine. Exhale to release any chain or holding and melt your back all the way down onto the ground. Finally, let's meet in Shavasana, final relaxation pose. Allow the whole body to relax, let go, soften down onto the mat. Feel yourself completely melting to the ground. And take all the time that you need to stay in such a resting pose. Thank you for practicing with me today. If you enjoyed the session, feel free to share it, leave a thumb up, subscribe to my channel, and click the bell button to be notified when a new video is out. Namaste.